Welcome to Live in and as Light messages. These messages are from Divine Source Universe. I've been guided to share these with you. These are eternal and timeless. Whenever you come across this message, it is meant for you. Take whatever resonates with you and trust your intuition at all the time. This is Akanksha. Please like, comment, share, follow, subscribe wherever you're watching this. This is like an energy exchange, and let's keep the energy of knowledge, of light, and love flowing. Today we have got 4 cards, so it's going to be a long video. The first message is there is nothing my holiness cannot do. Your holiness reverses all the laws of the world. It is beyond every restriction of time, space, distance, and limits of any kind. Our second card is Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. There is a mysterious force that governs all of life. All intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's a part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it. Because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, it is easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we are separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength. You are being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells. To remember that you are a precious child of a loving and gentle universe. That you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there were there, are, or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. This is an inquiry card, and the Starseed Soul inquiry is how can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? Our third card today is the Great Servicing. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It is trying to bring to the surface anything that is standing in the way of letting love in. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it is important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never ending source of love. We are all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never ending dance we can never escape. If we are not careful, before long, we will see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for 2 reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we are hurt, it is normal to close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear and anxiety and paranoia paralyze you, it is normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We are all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. And this is an inquiry card. The inquiry is how are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? So forgive yourself, forgive others, and find your way back to love. Soften yourself to love. Our fourth card today is Star Family. At some stage, we were each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. It is very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you are with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking into the mirror because, in a way, you are. Often, you will go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about people in your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it is likely that you have met someone who is a part of your star family or you are about to. This is an inquiry card, and the inquiry is, who do you think is from the same star family as you? How can you call upon them for support? Especially in Ascension right now, when we are seeking members who want to support us, because a lot of people are falling out of our life because of the vibrational alignment mismatch. In such a case, call upon your soul family or star family members and they will help you. So these are the messages for today, very powerful messages. Lots of love.